Well, guys, how's everybody doing? I came down here. This is the day after Thanksgiving. Had to get off the couch, man. It's like okay, you got to get outside and get some air, Dale. Then I come here, and I'm inside, but I had to get off that couch. Anyway, I'm just making a quick, short one, a quick video. I was sitting here playing. PhD, the fretless. And kind of getting my hands back to playing because I haven't really played. I think the last time I played was, I didn't play yesterday. I think I played Wednesday. Yeah, played a little bit Wednesday. So a couple days and what have you. And I could tell just by taking those couple days and what have you that I need to get my touch back. So anyway. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I didn't eat too much. Yeah. But I ate enough. I'm actually making turkey soup now, which is I'm sure it's a family tradition in most families. But yeah, so finished that, and I said, let me come downtown. I actually came down here to edit some more videos that I have in the queue, one of them being for Chet Nichols, and I'm going to finish that. I'm going to try to finish that this weekend, and then you can be able to see that one on his YouTube channel. Speaking of which, I'll be playing with Chet on December 3rd in Moorhead. Yeah, at Moorhead. That's Chet Nichols and the Repeat Offenders. I've done a video with him or about that group. If you go back and check, you'll see. I think it's right here or maybe right there. And it's he's a Americana kind of roots guy and stuff. Really, really good songwriter. So I love playing these songs and what have you. So the Repeat Offenders, this will be the first time I've played with him in a while as the Repeat Offenders. So it'll be a fun gig. I still don't know the name of the venue. I just know we're in Moorhead. He told me and I forgot. I think I would write that down and have it ready to talk about, but I didn't know that I was going to talk about that or not. I just kind of came down and just hit record and see where it led. Anyway, one of the things I've been doing, so I'm constantly telling my students, to practice these little things, these little exercises that I give them, and even the beginners, I want them to understand or be able to hear these intervals, because being bass players, man, that's where we find our bass lines. It's where we find it's not all about the licks and everything and the little things, although I love that stuff, and everybody does, you put that little thing in there and catches your ear. But ultimately, we want to be up there holding down the bottom of the chords and outlining the chords. So, so I'm constantly, telling my students, to concentrate, understand intervals, understand chord structure, understand not necessarily the theory, but just know how a chord is built, and it, to their benefit, they've all heeded what I'm telling them and stuff, right? So then I turn around and I think, you need to do that too, Dale. I'm constantly practicing. Some of y'all know I'll get this one question, and it doesn't. Yeah, it does. It irritates me. Somebody, will ask me about, taking lessons. And you can tell if they're serious or not, right? Because they'll come up with this question, how long until I'm as good as you? I don't know, man. I don't know how to answer that. Well, I do know how to answer it, but I'm trying not to answer it and sound like a real jerk about it and everything. But I'm like, dude, man, especially the ones that just starting. Like, I've been playing for 50 years. I plan on being better tomorrow than I am today because I'm going to practice, Hey, so I don't know. Anyway, but I practice, I do practice. And this bass has given me I shouldn't say new inspiration because I'm always inspired by the world around me, but it's really making me hone my ear, and being meticulous about finger placement and tonality, being in tune, and so I'm taking these old exercises that I can fly through reasonably well on a fretted instrument, and then I'm applying it to the fretless, and I have to take my advice to my students, play slower and be more methodical and be aware of the notes and be aware of the tonality of the note, the sound of the note, So Billy here. This is not a bass lesson. Like I told you, like I said early on in my emergence on the YouTube channel, that I wasn't going to give lessons. I don't do lessons on this platform because, there's plenty of people out there giving lessons that are phenomenal, I mean, hell, I go to their channel and pick up things myself, that's just not my thing, That's not what I want to make this channel, is bass lessons. I will play some covers, I will play some jams, I will do the finger movement thing and what have you, and just talk about music in general. Because I'm really into music, and the creation of it. Now, one thing that I will talk about, I think I am going to talk more about, is how to perform music. And what I mean by that is the logistics of being in a band, the logistics of taking the stage, how you actually do this. I'm not talking about the notes you need to play for this specific song or a particular phrase or anything like that. I'm talking about the mechanics of being in a band, playing live music, playing with other individuals. There's a lot of things that are not discussed. You go take lessons and you learn the scales and you learn the arpeggios and you learn this thing or that thing. But what they don't teach you, is, how do I play with a drummer? Or not even that, how do I get the gig? And when I and I do have the gig, how do I keep the gig? Or simply, how do I walk up on a stage, set my equipment up, and plug it in and make sure that it works, and make sure that I can hear it, and make sure that everybody else can hear it, and what to do if you can't. Because, if you get up there and things are not working out, you got to figure it out. You're going to play the gig. Like you can't say, oh, I can't play because I can't hear. Nah, you just got to figure it out. Some of y'all know that I used to drive trucks for a living. I drove trucks for a living. I run coast to coast. I've been all 48 states, all the lower 48, every state capital in the lower 48 I've been to. I accumulated a lot of miles. And I'd get these guys, that people would come up to me and ask me, how do you like trucking, or how do you this, that, and the other? They're going to truck driver school and everything. And there's these other things that they never teach you about in any kind of school. Now, I didn't go to truck driver school. I grandfathered in. But things you learn on the road, like how to be away from your family for extended periods of time sucks. That's why I'm not driving trucks anymore. I made way more money doing that than I do this. But I was mad all the time. But that's a whole nother story. Anyway, like I said, I was just making a short, quick one and stuff, right? Came down to practice a little bit, get the bass in my hand because I was feeling, sluggish, and I needed to give the couch a break. So. Anyway, I'm going to continue to practice today for a little bit more, and then probably go home and eat a piece of pie. Oh yeah, I can cook too. You guys, do me a solid, like and subscribe to my channel. Comment below, share the video, and that'll help. It really does help me out. It really helps me out. I'm trying to grow this channel. I don't even know how many subscribers I have. I probably, 100, maybe less than 150, but one day maybe I'll have, 250 and so forth. I'm going to keep doing these because it's therapeutic for me. And I've got some subscribers, so I'm guessing that it's interesting to them. So I'll keep pushing forward. So I appreciate it if you've already subscribed. If you haven't, do me a solid and hit that button. And with that said, I want you guys take care of each other, be safe, love one another, and I'll talk at you later. Peace. And I'm going to keep practicing.